how do you think your guidance has changed over the last 5 to 10 years?
I would say that, well, we basically actually, as a conscious thing, changed the philosophy to deal with all of this. The way we used to do workshops, and I'm not talking about the calls now, but the workshops was, we literally felt that we were dealing with people who used the ostrich strategy as a risk management strategy. And so when you have to get the attention of someone who's got their head firmly planted in the ground, you have to use what we used to call the 2x4 school of risk management, which we would essentially come in the morning and make people so anxious by noon, just to the point of anxiety where they wouldn't shut down. And in the afternoon, we would tell them the elements of a risk management strategy, not that we expected that they would do each and every thing, but that they at least would know. And their anxiety would be still there, but it would be less diffuse than it was before, and therefore there would be less denial about the kinds of things that needed to do. But then we decided that approach had reached the point of diminishing returns, and so we decided we'd move to the kinder, gentler risk management approach, which much more focuses on the philosophy of risk management. The idea of being able to identify when you have a problem and think about what questions you have that the problem creates, and also to have a system of various systems actually that we did in the book called Assessing and Managing Risk in Psychological Practice. So for example, to divide risk into things like patient characteristics, situational characteristics, legal characteristics, and also to use a cognitive developmental theory, Bloom's taxonomy, to talk about the level of integration of both ethical principles and risk management principles. And now the workshops now much more are interactive with the audience, giving them sophisticated kinds of problems which they can spot different issues, and in some ways treating them as more mature collaborators in the process than we originally could when we felt like nobody had a strategy.